Hey Aries, thank you for being here. Don Burgess Tarot here with your mid-March, a little bit beyond mid-March, but 2023 general collective reading. Let's go ahead and get ready to jump in. Okay. Messages for Aries. Cards have been pre-shuffled. Okay, so to start, we have the Fool card. I'm sorry if the quality is too grainy. The lighting is very off in here today. It's very sunny and it's kind of countering my ring light, but I still need the ring light. So anyways, the Empress, and we have the Six of Pentacles. Oh yeah, that's very grainy. But okay. So it looks like someone is charting new territory, going back to the drawing board, starting over, new lease on life, a new situation. Like someone maybe has recently left a position, a job of some kind, and they're kind of thinking about different ways of going about, or different things that they want to do instead. I'm just kind of putting some stuff out here. We'll go a little bit deeper, but this is just off the bat or just scratching the surface. As we progress, of course, other scenarios will probably present themselves. But anyways, so this Empress energy and the Six of Pentacles. I'm getting that there could be someone who is doing something that is related, like something that it's not necessarily a business per se, but it's like you're being gifted something through certain resources, or you're doing something or putting something either out there online, like maybe like selling merchandise, or and this may not have anything to do with your aligning, so don't, if this part doesn't apply to you, just let it fall to the wayside. But something in like the adult industry, like selling videos or something like that, or some sort of chat type of thing, something that's kind of allowing someone to just kind of chill and sit back and let something come to them, or someone wanting to give to you freely. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just pick some clarifiers and see what we have going on with Aries. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Cups. Hold on just a second. Let me turn this light up a little. I don't know if that did anything, but I don't know if that did anything. Hopefully so. But so, and technically this should be here. This High Priestess and Page of Wands, to me, it feels like there's someone who has either found or is looking for like new inspiration. There's someone who may have been in a situation that did not turn out expectantly, or that may have ended abruptly. Um, like maybe there was someone or something that you relied upon, and things kind of came to a head, and it made you look at things differently, because you felt like this could have been something that you always would have been able to depend on, or you felt maybe I don't know, like something. I feel like there was something taken from someone that has kind of stoked this new kind of attitude about things, or seeing things from a different perspective, or wanting to start over, finding something that you're passionate about, and really like tuning into your inner self, like trying to make a plan, like, okay, I don't ever want to go through this situation again. I realize that, and I have to be a little bit broad because it's a collective, but I realized that whatever this was, I was deceived. I wasn't, like, things weren't all that they appeared to be. And now there's a little bit of soul searching going on. And this Page of Wands, it's about, having ambition for something else, like wanting to do your own thing, or just having peace. Like there may be something that it could have thrown you into kind of a whirlwind on one end, but then in another vein, it's like, okay, there's a lot of peace, or there's a lot of, or will be anyways, because there's like an anchor that has been released or removed, or a weight that's been lifted. Um, so yeah, someone is kind of, charting new territory. This Empress and this Queen of Swords, this is like a lot of, I'm feeling a lot of air energy, a lot of thinking, and there could be someone, and there'll be like a variance of circumstances, of course, in this type of situation, but there could be someone who, in some situations, has dealt with an injury of some kind that threw them off, um, or just something within an establishment or a home, um, went topsy-turvy, and it kind of knocked them down. But I feel like there is something coming in, or something that's already within, that is serving as a source of strength. Um, and this is also just kind of reaffirming, or just spirit saying, be strong through this, because there is something better coming in. The Six of Pentacles, it is about being, kind of well, one aspect of this card is about receiving, gifts in different, like different denominations, different meanings, and all of that. But it's about being receptive and receiving something that, you may or may not have been expecting. Um, in the original deck, I know that, like, there's kind of an imbalance of sorts, because like one of the people are receiving a little bit more than the other. So it could be some sort of balance, or some sort of shift where you've been slighted in some way, and now you're getting your just due. It could be through this Queen of Cups energy. Like there could be someone, like either like a mother figure, or a boss figure, a supervisor, or something like that, that is, um, the catalyst for this Six of Pentacles, these gifts. or it could be something that is within Aries that is kind of emitting, or is something that you are, like we were mentioning before, like someone in this equation maybe, or someone who, you know, either who this is for or who this is intended, or somebody in your circle, you know. Um, what was I saying? What was I saying? Where was I going with that? Oh my God, I forgot what I was about to say, but um, someone coming into the equation that is, what was I about to say, y'all? Give me just a second. Okay, well, I can't think of specifically what I was about to say, but anyways, the idea of it was like, okay, whatever this is, like if you're someone who is like thinking about a different strategy as far as like earning something or receiving something of value to you. Let's say you're doing something online, or you're doing something on a YouTube channel, or you're, you know, like I said, like like marketplace, selling something, or engaging with someone somehow. Like there's someone who will take a liking to you. Um, they will see, or they will be kind of guided to help you out, or there is something within you that they are seeing. Like this Queen of Cups projects a very like caring, approachable, sweet, empathetic type of person. So there's something that could be a part of Aries' disposition that is that people are starting to see and receive, and um, they're responding to it in some way, is what I'm getting. So yeah, so someone again is starting over. In some cases, this could have been something that was not intended or wasn't expected, rather, but it has kind of given you like or given whomever an ambition or a motivation or desire to go out and search for something more, soul searching, new opportunities, um, working smarter, not harder, or just moving on from a situation. Yes, this could be a relationship. This could be something that kind of went stale, and you know, things went left like really quick, and you just kind of made up in your mind, okay, it's time to move on. Um, but I'm feeling a lot of high vibe energy. So if you're feeling kind of down right now, I'm thinking that there's something coming in that is going to be very uplifting. Not that, you know, you should depend on other sources for that, but you know, sometimes it takes like something external um, that makes us feel good, that kind of gives us that little kick or spark or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, and again, like someone I feel has someone who is very, like I say, a high vibrational person. And I'm saying person, I'm very careful. I don't want to, because gender is never a part of these readings. So, but yeah, someone just being kind of knocked down off of their game for a minute within a particular establishment or home, domestic situation. But there's a lot of strength. Like it's like spirit is saying, be strong. Like you don't have anything to worry about. Just take this moment to take it in. Like the Empress, she just sits out under in this lush type of environment, and she takes it all in. She takes in nature's abundance, and she's not worrying about anything or overthinking anything or stressing about like what's coming in or how it's coming or anything like that, because what's the point, right? And I know it's easier said than done when things kind of hit the fan. You know, it's not always easy to be high vibe. You know, and it's a little bit easier sometimes when it's the daytime and a lot of activities going on and you have stuff to do and to take your mind off of it. But when you're alone at night and those thoughts come in, and it's hard to, you know, but even in those moments, because that's expected, but even in those moments, it's just about circumventing it with something positive, thinking um, resourcefully and pragmatically, um, and trusting in the universe and trusting in your own gifts. But regardless, there is something coming through for you guys. I'm gonna pull, and it will be through either someone who is projecting this Queen of Cups energy, or this is something within you that is kind of bringing someone around, or someone's taking notice of. A couple of angel cards for Aries. Okay, so we have joy and contentment for our first card. And we have signs and reminders. Signs and reminders. I feel like this Queen of Cups energy is the archetype for like a very like intuitive and empathic, like a very tuned, highly attuned individual. So, you know, whatever questions you have, I feel like the answers are already within you. This High Priestess and this Queen of Cups to me, I'm feeling like, you know, Spirit is saying not to second guess yourself. Um, if you're someone who has trouble kind of staying focused or staying like this is something that kind of goes against or deviates a little bit, but if you're someone like who deals with ADHD or someone who has a hard time focusing on something, I'm feeling like Spirit is just saying not to not to let something fall by the wayside, to continue working on something, continue this path. Like if the full energy, like, you know, sometimes whenever we make a bold leap, we can start to get in our head about it, like, should I do this, you know, like I'm like all of the reasons why this may not work starts to materialize, and it's like, you know, I'm feeling like don't pay attention to any of that. Don't pay attention to, you know, the voices in your head or all the second guessing. If you have a zeal to do it, if it's something that has been on your heart and your mind, and this is something that may be a little unorthodox or out the box for someone. It may not be like it may be something that's going against the routine, something you have to take a leap of faith on. So I'm saying that I'm feeling that this is something that Spirit is saying, you know, just stay vigilant in that. And joy and contentment, that's just pretty broad, you know. I mean, as always, stay as high vibe as possible. Whenever those thoughts enter, just find good people. Not find, I hate to use that word. You don't have to go, you know, just if you have someone in your life that's a positive person, you know, to talk to, just vent, you know what I mean? If whether it's a counselor, a friend, or someone who you like, someone who you trust, a coworker, or doing something that you like to do, doing other things to take your mind off of whatever this transition may be. Because it's like whenever we're not so wholly focused on something, that's when it presents itself a lot quicker than when we're like kind of obsessing over it or overthinking about it. So yeah, it's just about staying in a high vibe and a good headspace. And yeah, that's what we have. So good luck on your new journey if this applies to you. If not, check out your other placements. This is your mid-March 2023 reading. A little bit late, but you know, still here. Sometimes even when it's late, it's still on time for someone. So yeah, I will see you in April, and have a great rest of your March. Bye.